If you rip this page right here out of Alex Hormozi's playbook, it can make you rich too. Sorry, Alex, I'll tape it back in. This right here, page 196, it says, add referrals as a negotiation chip. And without having to read 196 pages of the book to get to that point, here's the summary for you. What's up? It's almost Christmas time. I'm Sam Queen. Some people like to call me the Close Doctor, and I help businesses with high ticket offers scale to 7 and 8 figures using my systems-based selling strategies. If that sounds like you and you're looking for help mapping your sales process to make sure no leads ever slip through the cracks for you and your business, there'll be a link down in the description where you can book a call with me or someone on my team. If you're not familiar with who Alex Hormozi is, Wikipedia would describe him as an entrepreneur and author. His book, $100 Million Offers, was a 10 out of 10 book. I highly recommend reading that one if you haven't already. $100 Million Leads is that much better. And this one page right here made all the difference for me in my business. So what is Hormozi talking about when he says add referrals as a negotiation chip? He explains it as if you have a $500 product and someone wants to only offer you $400 for it, give it to them happily in exchange for 3 referrals to your business. And the call out that I really like from him in this is that you can charge a different price because you've changed the terms of the sale. If you have a product or service that you sell to the same people for different prices, there's nothing wrong with that if you're adding a layer or removing a layer to what the actual product is. In this case, someone can get a $100 discount if they refer 3 friends to the product. And depending on what kind of business you run, that is a deal that you want to take 100% of the time. Imagine a world where you discount your product by $100 and in exchange you get 3 other people that your friend is bringing to the table at the point that they're signing up, which is the most powerful time to ask for referrals. The example script that he gave, his talk track for bringing this up with his customers is, I can only do $500 down, but if you make a 3-way text intro to 3 of your friends, I'd be happy to cut that initiation fee. And it was that right there, it was reading that page from that book at that time that really changed everything for me. Well, it was actually my good friend Jose Perez over at Chat Assassins who told me about it first, but then I read it in the book later that day and called him out on it. Now I know Alex taught it to him first, but Jose, thank you so much for sharing it with me. I immediately took what felt like this newfound godsend of how I can 10x the referrals, 100x the referrals in my business and implemented it the next day. I just did it the wrong way. So I don't want you to go and make the same mistakes I did. And that was, 1, being afraid to ask, which is so silly. I'm the guy that loves to ask questions and ask why. I have other YouTube videos on this channel where I do exactly that and talk about that exact topic. But sometimes going for the ask for referrals is just a scary thing. Get over it. If you have a good product or service and you have good fulfillment, everyone's gonna be happy to tell the next person about what it is that you have to offer. And that's what I've learned once I got over the fear of the ask. The second mistake that I made with this motion is that I said, yeah, at the end of X, at the end of your service, if you're happy with it, then come on, man, you owe me 3 referrals. And while I was taking that friendly approach with this client, I've learned that if I just go for the ask immediately in the process, I will get much better results. That process being the point of activation, the point that they're actually signing up. The second best time to ask for referrals is going to be when they experience that first win within the program. So maybe for Hormozi, when he was running gyms, he may have asked people for testimonials after their first 30 days of progress pictures when they see that they've lost 12 pounds. You're at a high when you buy, and then you're at that second high when you win. Where I've added to this motion that has been super helpful is it's not just the time where someone asks for a discount on your product that you can use this as a negotiation chip. And that's truly what this is. This is the biggest negotiation chip that I think you could possibly pull in these situations. The second way you can use this play from Hormozi's $100 Million Leads is going to be if someone asks for payment plans. My good friend Jose taught me this next layer to it, where if someone asks you for a payment plans, you can present the payment plan to them in this way. Let's use the same $500 example. Someone asks, can I split it up over 2 months? Yes, you can split it up over 2 months, but it costs $600 if you do that. Now, if you give me 3 referrals and 3-way text intro me to them, I'll be happy to waive that interest penalty on that payment plan. Genius. So smart. People ask me all the time, can I split the payment up? The service I provide at Close Doctor is quite expensive, but of course I think very worth it, and that's why we charge it. So I love when someone asks me the question of, can I pay in installments? Now, I don't necessarily offer discounts ever in my business, but if someone asks me to pay in installments, that question is gold to me because it opens up this door to use the negotiation chip that would be much harder to use if you weren't given this opportunity where this door is now wide open. Take it one step further. You now have the golden opportunity to open up, hey, what does our referral program actually look like? The way Jose explained it to me is someone would ask him for paying in installments, and he would say, yes, you can pay me in installments, but it costs an extra 10% in installments as an interest fee. And then he says, but if you're willing and able to refer me to 3 friends in your network that you think would need my service, I would be happy to waive that interest penalty for you. So yes, you can split it up over 3 months. Jose, I'd love to do that. That sounds amazing. Great, awesome. Just put me in a 3-way text intro with those people after we hop off this call here. By the way, my referral program pays some pretty big bucks if you do refer a friend that converts. So what does that look like? For me in my business, maybe for you in your business, you have a referral program that pays a percentage. Just call it 10% of revenue if they refer a friend. Maybe it's a 2-sided refer a friend program where they get a discount, you get money, whatever it looks like. You might already have something like this in place. So now you get to open up the door to tell them exactly about it. If you pay 20% commissions on that same $500 product being referred to someone else, that person now gets to look at the 3 friends that they're referring as another $100 they can make per friend they referred. Now they've got a $100 discount on their program. They've referred 3 friends, made $100 from every friend that they referred, and they're only $100 of skin into the game at this point. And the best part about referral programs is they have exponential growth. 1 friend refers 2 friends, those 2 friends refer 2 friends, those 2 friends refer 2 friends. It goes on and on and on and on. And every single time you get to pull this chip right out of your pocket and play it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me during the holiday season here. I read that book cover to cover between 2 different flights, and it really was an absolutely amazing book. I'm not a big book reader. Alex even calls it out at the beginning of the book that he personally likes to listen to audio while reading. That's exactly what I do because reading comprehension is just something that I've always struggled with. But this book, cover to cover, that chip that you can play in your negotiating strategies is the most powerful thing I read in that entire book. And I think if you use it in your business, you might find that it's the most powerful play for yours too. Thank you, Alex Hormozi, and everyone else that came to hang out with me in this video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, I post 2 videos every single week on this channel. So you can subscribe down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, comment, tell me what you want to see in the next video, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Thanks, Alex.